I'm Lauren with IndoorGardening.com, and today we're going to talk about colorful foliage. Colorful foliage is a magical and incredible thing. It's almost as beautiful as flowers itself. Some leaves, I would argue, actually rival the beauty of certain flowers. There's a lot of different types of colorful foliage out there, and today we have picked 5 different ones for you to take a look at and decide whether they would work for you in your home and bring a little bit of color and sparkle to your life. So first up on our list is Coleus. Coleus comes in a variety of colors. They are smaller foliage and then they get bigger and bigger over time. You can snip and prune them to get them to branch off and create a bigger and bushier plant. They even come in black and they come in pink. They come in multicolored. Pretty much every color scheme out there that you can possibly think of, one of these Coleus will fit for you. They are also very inexpensive as well, so you don't have to worry about spending copious amounts of money on your plants in order to bring that color into your home. You can get them in outdoor gardens for just a couple of dollars. You can also find them indoors. There are even seeds of various colors that you can get for them as well. The one caveat with these plants though is they need a lot of bright sunlight in order to keep those bright colors. If they don't get enough light, they will fade back. So as long as you can provide them with good lighting, they will produce beautiful foliage for you. Next up on our list we have Begonia. Begonia come in a variety of colors as well, but Begonia get quite large. They come in 8 different types of begonias, ranging from terrarium begonias to rhizomatous rex begonias. It just depends on how exactly you plan on bringing this color into your home, but they are very, very versatile in the variety of species. The foliage that they bring along with their colors can be fuzzy, it can be sparkly, it can be matte. It just depends on what exactly you're looking for. They have a variety of pinks and reds and greens and blacks and silvers if that is your thing. It just depends on what is going to work best in your home. Majority of the time they do have pink stems and they are usually pretty fuzzy stemmed, but it just depends on what you are looking for your home. Either way, they make an amazing statement piece and they can get very, very large. Some of them do need higher humidity, and too much light or too little light will affect the coloration and how quick and how big they grow for you. So that can be something to play around with as well in your home. Next up, we have Peperomia, a highly underrated plant species. They are very, very brightly colored if you can get the Caparata species. They come in red ripple, they come in orange keto. They also have a Peperomia pink lady out there, which gives a beautiful, vibrant pink color if you give it enough light. If you give these plants too much light, they will bleach out and they will not have as vibrant of color. But if you give them just the right amount of light, they can definitely give you some very bright, beautiful, vibrant colors. If you're in a desert, I definitely recommend keeping Peperomia in some type of a cloche or some type of a terrarium setting, just because they are higher humidity plants. They come from the rainforests of Brazil, so they definitely like their high humidity and their warmth. If you give them proper temperatures and you give them enough humidity, they will keep that coloring and it will just get incredibly vibrant for you. If you are in the Pacific Northwest or higher up north in a high humidity environment, or even down in the tropics where you have a lot of humidity, these plants are not going to need a terrarium. They'll be happy to thrive and flourish in your natural environment. They like about 55 to 60% humidity depending, but they're definitely easy care plants and don't need a lot of water or attention. They'll just be happy to grow and make beautiful colored foliage for you. Next up is one of my personal favorite, Calathea. They are these big, beautiful, very colorful foliage. They get incredibly huge leaves if you give them just the right amount of light and you allow them to mature without repotting constantly. They are fantastic plants. This is another one that does like that higher humidity, so keep that in mind depending on your conditions. But the foliage gets huge on them and they come in a variety of colors. The majority of them do have a red back on them, so even if you get something with just green on the front, they will usually have a red or purple back kind of peeking through there. You can also get them in a whole bunch of different patterns and textures. Calathea and Gophertia are both known as prayer plants and used interchangeably throughout the plant community. So if you don't find a variety you like under the Calathea name, you can check under the Gophertia name. But essentially throughout the plant community, they are known as prayer plants because they will fold their leaves up and down as if in prayer throughout the day. They require a higher humidity. If you don't give them a lot of water and you don't give them a higher humidity, they are going to suffer. They will be pest magnets, but their foliage is gorgeous and absolutely worth it. And if you are somebody who likes to overlove your plants and give them a lot of water constantly all the time and give them a lot of love and attention, these are the plants for you. All right, and next up is the exact opposite of Calathea. It is Tradescantia. Tradescantia come in a variety of colors as well. Instead of being a big, bushy, uprighted plant, they tend to trail or vine over. They like to be hanging plants majority of the time. They need a lot of light. They do not need a lot of water. They want to be left alone. They want to dry out. And they even glitter and sparkle for you. So you can get a whole bunch of different kinds of Tradescantia in a variety of colors, and a lot of them will come with some type of glitter on them. For example, Tradescantia zebrina comes with a bright silver stripe and bright pink foliage for you. It also has some green in there too, making everything really come together and pop. It's incredible to see. They do not need a lot of water. They don't want a lot of attention. They just want to sit there and they just want to grow. The tops will become bare every once in a while. You just easily snip the ends, put them right back on top, and those will continue to grow and make more vines for you. It's the easiest form of propagation that I have ever seen. As long as you are willing to prop them every once in a while and let them dry out, they are going to be beautiful for you. Make sure you check out indoorgardening.com while you wait for our next video. There's lots of information there for you. We're always happy to help. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.